Welcome to our special journey on how to become a more interesting person. In a world buzzing with billions of conversations, making yours count is more important than ever. Did you know that the average person spends about 20% of their life talking? That's a lot of chat. But here's the kicker, most of us forget the bulk of what we hear within a day. So, how do you make sure you're not just part of the noise? In this series, we're diving deep into simple, yet powerful ways to transform yourself into someone who not only speaks but truly resonates. From expanding your horizons to mastering the art of conversation, we've got secrets to share that will turn heads and warm hearts. Ever thought about why some people always have the coolest stories to tell? Or how they seem to light up a room just by being themselves? It's no magic trick, and guess what? You can do it too. We're here to show you how with easy, actionable steps that anyone can follow. Stay tuned as we unfold the mysteries of becoming irresistibly interesting. Not just to impress, but to connect, to enrich your relationships, and to add that extra spark to your everyday interactions. Are you ready to leave a mark, to be remembered, and to truly engage? Let's get started on this exciting journey together. 1. Expand your interests. First up, let's talk about expanding your interests. Why is this important? Imagine going on a date and all you can talk about is work. Now, work is great, but there's a whole world out there filled with wonders waiting to be discovered. When you diversify your hobbies and interests, you're not just adding layers to your personality, you're also enriching your life with experiences that can make every interaction more colorful and engaging. Here's a fascinating fact for you. Did you know that engaging in a variety of activities can actually enhance your brain function? According to a study published in the Journal of Psychological Science, people who engage in diverse experiences on a daily basis have better cognitive abilities. So, when you're trying out that new salsa class or delving into the mysteries of the universe through astronomy, you're not just becoming more interesting, you're also giving your brain a fantastic workout. Remember, the goal isn't to become a walking encyclopedia but to cultivate a genuine curiosity about the world. Whether it's art, science, sports, or any other field, the more you learn, the more you have to share. And who doesn't love sharing a unique story or insight on a cozy night in or during a romantic dinner? 2. Travel more. Moving on to our second tip, travel more. Travel, the very word sparks joy in many hearts. But beyond the excitement and Instagram-worthy moments, travel fundamentally changes us. It pushes us out of our comfort zones, exposes us to new cultures and perspectives, and, yes, makes us more interesting individuals. Think about it. When you travel, you're not just collecting souvenirs, you're collecting experiences. Each trip is a story waiting to be told, a new chapter in your book of life. And sharing these stories can bring a sense of adventure into your relationships. It's not about bragging rights but about the growth and insights you gain along the way. And here's something that might surprise you, traveling can improve your problem-solving skills. A study from the Academy of Management Journal suggests that individuals who work in multicultural environments are more creative and have better problem-solving abilities. Imagine bringing that creativity and open-mindedness into your relationship. It's about building a bridge of understanding and shared experiences. In the end, becoming more interesting isn't just about having cool stories to tell. It's about becoming a more well-rounded, empathetic, and curious person. And in the realm of relationships and love, these qualities are priceless. 3. Read widely. Our third tip is to read widely. Yes, you've probably heard it 1,000 times, reading is fundamental. But let's look at it through a different lens. Reading isn't just about absorbing information, it's about living 1,000 lives, exploring 1,000 worlds, and gathering 1,000 perspectives, all from the comfort of your couch. When you read a variety of genres, you're not only enhancing your knowledge but also your empathy and understanding. A study from the University of Toronto found that readers of fiction, in particular, show higher levels of empathy and social acumen. Why does this matter? In relationships, being able to understand and empathize with your partner is crucial. It's the bridge that connects two souls on a deeper level. Imagine discussing a book you've read with your partner, sharing the emotions it evoked, the lessons learned, and the characters' journeys. This can lead to profound conversations and a deeper connection. It's about adding depth to your character, and who wouldn't want to be with someone who brings such richness to a relationship? 4. Listen actively. Moving on to our fourth tip, listen actively. This might seem simple, but it's a powerful tool in becoming more interesting. The art of conversation lies not just in speaking but in listening, truly listening. It's about being present, showing genuine interest, and engaging with the stories, feelings, and thoughts of others. Active listening transforms ordinary conversations into meaningful exchanges. It makes the person speaking to you feel valued and understood. And here's the kicker: people who feel listened to are more likely to find you interesting. It's a fascinating paradox, isn't it? By focusing on others, you make yourself more appealing. This doesn't just apply to romantic relationships. Whether it's a friend, family member, or colleague, showing that you care about their words strengthens bonds. And let's not forget, every person you meet is a universe of experiences and ideas. By listening, you're opening the door to endless learning and connection. A quick tip to improve your listening skills is to practice reflective listening. This involves summarizing what the other person has said and asking follow-up questions. It shows that you're not just hearing, but understanding. Imagine applying this in your relationship. It can turn simple conversations into moments of connection and intimacy. 5. Share stories, not just facts. Our fifth tip revolves around the power of storytelling. In a world bombarded with information, what truly resonates and remains are stories. Stories have the power to connect us, to evoke emotions, and to bring us closer. When you share a story, you're not just relaying events, you're inviting someone into your world, offering them a glimpse of your experiences, your reflections, and, ultimately, your essence. Consider the difference between stating a fact about your day and sharing a story that made your day memorable. The story doesn't just tell, it shows. It allows your listener to walk with you, to feel with you. And in relationships, this sharing of experiences builds a tapestry of shared moments and understanding. It's about making every conversation a journey rather than a mere exchange of information. A memorable story often includes not just what happened, but how it made you feel, what you learned, and how it changed you. These are the stories that stick, the ones that forge connections. And when you share such stories with your partner or friends, you're deepening your relationship, creating a bond that's built on genuine understanding and empathy. 6. Be open to new experiences. Our sixth tip is about embracing new experiences. Life is a grand adventure, but sometimes, we can find ourselves stuck in the routine, the familiar, and the comfortable. While there's nothing wrong with routine, stepping out of it can lead to growth, excitement, and, yes, becoming a more interesting person. Being open to new experiences means saying yes to opportunities that might initially scare you. It's about embracing the unknown with curiosity rather than fear. This mindset not only leads to personal growth but also brings a wealth of stories and insights into your life, which you can then share in your relationships. Imagine the conversations you can have about the cooking class you nervously attended, the solo trip you dared to take, or the volunteer work that moved you. Each of these experiences adds layers to your personality and gives you something unique to bring to the table. Moreover, being open to new experiences with your partner can be incredibly enriching for your relationship. It's about creating new memories together, learning and growing side by side. Whether it's trying out a new cuisine, exploring a new place, or picking up a new hobby together, these shared experiences can bring you closer, making your relationship even more vibrant and interesting. 7. Cultivate creativity. Our seventh tip invites you to cultivate creativity in your life. Creativity isn't limited to artists, musicians, or writers. It's a way of engaging with the world, a mindset that encourages exploration and expression in all forms. By nurturing your creative side, you invite a sense of wonder and innovation into your life, traits that are inherently interesting and attractive. Creativity can manifest in simple daily activities, cooking a new recipe, rearranging your living space, or even finding a new route for your evening walk. Each act of creativity is a step towards seeing the world through a fresh lens, offering new stories and experiences to share. Interestingly, engaging in creative activities together with your partner or friends can strengthen your relationships. It's about building something new together, whether it's a piece of art, a home project, or simply a creative solution to a mundane problem. These shared creative endeavors enhance your bond, making your connection richer and more vibrant. Moreover, creativity is linked to problem solving and resilience. A study from the American Journal of Public Health highlights the positive effects of creative engagement on mental health and emotional well-being. By incorporating creativity into your life, you're not just becoming more interesting, you're also fostering a resilient and adaptive mindset that's invaluable in navigating the ups and downs of relationships. 8. Stay informed. The 8th tip on our journey is to stay informed. In a rapidly changing world, keeping abreast of current events, trends, and global issues enriches your perspective, making you a more engaging conversationalist and a more informed individual. This doesn't mean you need to become a news junkie, but rather develop a balanced approach to staying informed about the world around you. Being well-informed enables you to participate in a wide range of conversations, offering insights and viewpoints that can stimulate interesting discussions with your partner, friends, and colleagues. It's not about showing off your knowledge, but about sharing and exchanging ideas in a way that enriches your conversations and connections. Furthermore, understanding different cultures, global issues, and technological trends can open your mind to new perspectives and solutions, both in your personal and professional life. It's fascinating how a piece of news or a documentary can spark a conversation that leads to a deeper understanding of each other's values and beliefs in a relationship. To incorporate this into your life, consider curating a diverse and reliable mix of news sources, podcasts, and documentaries that cover a wide range of topics. Engaging with your partner or friends over these materials can lead to meaningful conversations and a deeper connection as you explore new ideas and viewpoints together. 9. Develop your sense of humor. Developing your sense of humor is not just about telling jokes, it's about seeing the lighter side of life and being able to share that perspective with others. A good laugh can break the ice, bring people closer, and make stressful situations feel a bit lighter. But here's something you might not know: laughter is actually a sign of intelligence. Studies suggest that understanding and appreciating humor requires a certain level of mental agility and creativity. Incorporating humor into your conversations doesn't mean you need to become a stand-up comedian overnight. It's more about finding humor in everyday situations and being able to share those moments in a way that's relatable and entertaining. Remember, the most memorable laughs often come from stories and observations that highlight the absurdities of human nature and our shared experiences. And when you can make someone laugh, you create a moment of connection that's hard to forget. 10. Be authentically you. In a world where social media often dictates how we should look, act, and feel, standing firm in your own identity is both a rebellion and a revelation. Authenticity attracts. It's a beacon for those looking for genuine connections in a sea of curated personas. Being authentic means being true to your values, beliefs, and passions, even when they go against the grain. It's about sharing your true self with the world, vulnerabilities and all. This doesn't mean you shouldn't strive to grow or improve, but that growth should come from a place of self-love and not from a desire to fit in. Authentic people are magnetic. They draw others to them because they offer something real in a sometimes superficial world. And the beauty of authenticity? It's inclusive. By being genuinely yourself, you give others permission to do the same, creating deeper, more meaningful relationships. 11. Embrace curiosity. Curiosity is the fuel for lifelong learning, driving us to explore, ask questions, and seek out new experiences. It's what leads us to fascinating discoveries about the world and ourselves. Did you know that curious people are often seen as more attractive? It's true. A curious mind is intriguing and invites others to share in the adventure of learning and exploration. To cultivate curiosity, start by allowing yourself the freedom to wonder. Wonder why the sky is blue, how your favorite gadget works, or what makes people happy. Then, take it a step further by seeking answers. This pursuit doesn't just add to your repository of knowledge, it makes you a magnet for conversations and connections. People are drawn to those who can offer new insights and perspectives, turning every interaction into an opportunity for mutual growth. 12. Foster empathy. Empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of another, is a cornerstone of meaningful connections. It allows us to build bridges of understanding and compassion, creating a deep sense of belonging and support. Surprisingly, empathy can also make you more interesting. By showing genuine interest and concern for others' experiences and emotions, you create a safe space for open, honest communication. Fostering empathy involves more than just listening. It requires putting yourself in someone else's shoes, feeling with them, and offering support without judgment. This deep level of engagement shows that you value the person beyond the surface level, strengthening bonds and fostering trust. In a world craving authentic connections, your empathetic approach sets you apart, making you a cherished companion, friend, and partner.